All right, today's video, I want to talk about one of the biggest life hacks for business owners, and I will die on this hill. Credit card points. Seriously.
Credit card points.
Credit card points. You can stack millions a year tax-free and never pay for first-class travel ever again. So let me go through what to do, what not to do, what cards to get, how to spend them. And if you're not doing this already, you're missing out. And here's why. Whether you're getting points or you choose to get cash back, they are not taxed as income. It's like a rebate of sorts is how the IRS sees it. And even if you're not a big traveler and you're thinking, well, this is not very helpful for me, there is still a lot you can do. A few ways I've used them is international first-class flights for me, my family, my extended family, for gifts for people. So instead of sending them the engagement gift, I'll buy them a flight somewhere. I'll send it to New York. That's much more memorable than sending a napkin set. So yeah, international first-class flights, monthly staycation. I furnished our nursery, and I've even bought stocks. So I'm investing these free money into further investments. Now, disclaimer, depending on the business that you run will depend how easy it is to stack up points. The key to this is to optimize spending that you already do, not to spend more for the sake of points. That's pointless. You're trying to optimize your spend and get as many bonus points as you can without, holding a balance or doing anything crazy that's just gonna affect your cash flow. Now, if you run ads for your business, then get ready to rack up millions of points per year. Now, here are my top cards. For ad spend, the best card is the AMEX Gold card. You get 4x points for every dollar of ad spend up to $150,000. So if you spend $150,000 on ads, that's 600,000 points. So that's Google, TikTok, Facebook, anything that is considered media spending. Now, if you're a big spender and you're thinking, okay, well, I spend way more than that, no problem. You can get up to 6 cards for the same business for max multiplier, which means 3.6 million points per year. So if you spent 150K on 6 cards, that would be 3.6 million points per year, and they renew every year. So you will be paying a fee for the card, but you're getting so much value in these points. And every year, you will get the same bonuses on those 6 cards. So if you regularly spend a ton of money every year, you're essentially just stacking these American Express points.
Are you serious?
Number 2 for ad spend is the Chase Ink. So that's 450,000 points for the Chase Ink if you max out that card. Now you can get 3 cards with them to multiply further. So that's 1.35 million per year if you hit a spend maximum on each. Now I'll link below to all these different cards. And a quick caveat is getting multiple cards per business can be tricky depending on your rep and how well versed they are. I was actually years into e-commerce before I learned about being able to stack cards. So now that I know about it, it's like such a cheat code because you will literally never have to pay for so many things again. Now, if you need a link to a rep, I'll put a link somewhere below so you can connect to the right person, because sometimes you need a really good rep to be like, oh yeah, get all these cards for the same business. Now again, spend sensibly. You're not trying to spend money to get points. You're just optimizing the spend that you already have. Next, for cash back, so say you hit all the points for the ad spend and you want to just get cash back, so you are essentially getting free money. And you can get 2% cash back on all purchases. And this can be cashed out anytime. It's not 1099, so it's tax-free. And again, it's considered a rebate. You're not doing anything illegal here. It's just you spent the money and this is sort of a rebate that you get back. At least that's how the IRS sees it right now, and hopefully that does not change. Now for this, you could use for payments that don't fall into categories with spend multiples. So for example, say you pay for shipping and you're not getting a multiple on that in any other card and you just want to get cash back, you'll get 2% back, which will be sent to you in a check. And you can just cash out those rewards anytime. Here is the last check that I got personally, and I actually will share what I bought with that at the end of the video. Next is a SCHWAB Personal Platinum. Now you will need to have this personal card if you want to cash out your Amex rewards into money. So you can send the Amex points to travel partners, buy flights, buy gift cards, all the stuff that I'll share with you. But if you want to take your money out and literally put it in your bank account as cash, then you need to have the SCHWAB Platinum card. Now the rewards and benefits on this card are incredible, and there is a $450 fee, but the stuff that they give you is insane. Now let's get into, okay, you have all these points, what do you do with them? The best bang for your buck is gonna be travel. Don't use the travel portal though, transfer out for the highest value. So you can send to a travel partner like Southwest, Delta, JetBlue, Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt Hotel, a ton of them. Here's all the places you can send them out to. And this is the different redemption rates. So you can see what redemption rates are the highest. So you want to focus on that. You don't want to just go, I think in one of my first years in business, I used the travel portal. And now when I look back, I basically paid so much more in points than had I just transferred it to a travel partner. Now, if you want to compound your points for further gains, when you get the SCHWAB Platinum card, you can exchange points into cash and invest it into the markets. Or you can just transfer it to your bank account. So for example, if you are super bullish on a stock and you want to buy more of it, but you don't have any cash sitting around, you could just take your points, put them into your SCHWAB account and invest with that. And then you're only going to pay tax on however much that gains in the future. So just like you would any other investment, but your cost base is being covered by your points. Now here's the exchange rate. So this money will transfer into your SCHWAB investment account in minutes. So again, in order to take your Amex points, put them into cash, you will need a SCHWAB account, which is free, and then you will need the Personal Platinum card. Now, if you don't like or you don't want to travel, no worries. You can exchange points for cash, like I shared, or you can redeem them for gift cards. Now in 2020, during the pandemic, since I wasn't traveling, I used the points to furnish my house. I bought a Traeger, and then recently I bought all our nursery furniture at West Elm. And seriously, once you start stacking points, it starts to feel like Monopoly money because they rack up so fast. Again, if you're optimizing your spend and you have ad spend on your business. And then you can start doing fun things like you could reward your team. So gift cards, trips, etc. This is stuff that they also are not taxed on if you just get them in points. You usually can't transfer points to someone, but you can book them travel with the points. I do this by buy experiences from family and friends, whether it's just flights for my family to come visit me, flights for them for a gift. I sent my brother to New York for his engagement, and all of that is in points, and it's also an experience, so it's much cooler for the person getting it as well. You can also donate miles to charity. You can take those points, put it into cash, and then pay off your student loans. So summary is focus on point multipliers, so put the right expenses on the right cards, and if you sat down for an hour, you can figure out how to do this, and then it's second nature. And remember, you're optimizing for spend, not just spending for the sake of points. But if you can put an expense on a card that you don't get charged a fee on, so say I have a vendor, so our fulfillment center, we can pay with credit card. They don't charge us a fee. So yes, I will put it on a credit card instead of sending them a wire because I will get points on the wire. So yeah, check what you can pay off with credit card and put as much on credit card as you can. Again, be sensible, pay it off, and don't carry a balance or you're going to be paying a high APR, and that kind of negates this whole thing. Again, be sensible with your credit, but use these credit card points because again, they are the biggest hack. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below what credit cards maybe I missed, what you've spent points on that maybe I haven't thought about, because this stuff I love talking about.